Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toledo Mudhens and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Kenji Aoki, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Dixon Machado digs in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Darren Lyons popped him up. Flaherty ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Romeo Santos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Bruno Aponte, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Stepping in, Sid Alfonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Sid Alfonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Aponte is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dunlap on the move, but this will land out there just foul. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jones is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman.
In now, Derek Tovar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So coming to the plate, Andy Dunlap, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Dunlap.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Dunlap is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Saltzman has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, First baseman, Cecil.
Stepping up now, Cecil Lyon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alfonso is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Mike Saltzman.
Third baseman, Mike Saltzman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Saltzman, 28 years old, is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Ortiz. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ryan.
So stepping in, Ryan Flaherty. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Ready now, Antonio Dorta.
Catcher, Antonio Dorta.
What's up, man? Brett Brown needs to be fired. Emoji pouting face.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Jacoby.
At the plate, Jacoby Jones.
No excuse for Sixers losing to the lowly Bulls. They're like a college team, for heaven's sake.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Third inning, no score to this point. Shoots this one over to first. Tovar has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center field number 32, Kenji.
Now at the plate, Kenji Aoki. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, the Sixers had a real bad game tonight.
And the pitch.
Yeah, they had a real bad game tonight.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Yeah, I'm
Ground
very
ball
mad
foul
about me.
down the
That
left
shouldn't have
side.
ever, especially against the worst team in the league, right up there with the Cubs.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Toledo is there. And that's the third out.
Well, you know,
So they're held in
Boston
check here
Celtics
this
beat
half
Golden
of the
State
inning. We'll move on to the
the
bottom
other
of
day.
inning
That
number
was a
3.
shocker.
And we are tied 0-0.
The Celtics beat the Golden State Warriors bad.
Digging in,
They
Pedro
Golden State, so
Floremont,
that was something.
7, 8, and 9 to start
But,
the
it's gonna be a
third.
good playoff
Not much
anyway, but
going
I
on
don't know, man.
offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
I don't know
6
what
down.
to
See
say
if the
about the
bottom part of the
Sixers right
lineup
now.
can get something
I
going.
don't know.
Well, the
I
home
know
crowd
Joel
seems
Embiid
a
is
little
hurt right
restless,
now,
so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Yay, true. I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sixers go
Stepping in
one
now,
and done in the
Rob
playoffs.
Vickers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike
if
one.
Philadelphia keep playing like
302
they're
is
playing
the
right
average
now,
coming in. 3 homers and 21
You know.
driven in.
You know, I mean, I don't know what to say. You know,
The 0-1
you can't get
pitch.
past the Bulls.
Looks like he swung
You
it
know, we can't get
underwater
past
that
the
time
And
for
if we
strike
lose
2.
first series, Brown should be fired immediately.
I tell you, I just don't know.
And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out
I don't
number
know,
1.
Man. I don't know what's going on with the Sixers right now, man. I know since
Batting
Joel
ninth.
Embiid has been out.
Left fielder.
Into the box,
I mean, the
Doug
Sixers won. They
McGee.
beat Orlando the other night. That was good, but Orlando is not no playoff team. And anyway,
First pitch on its way. A high fastball
the
is in
Sixers
there.
should beat the Bulls,
This
man.
is a tough spot here to
Like,
turn
we
off
have
this
way
guy at
too
the
much
plate.
talent
One of
for
the things
this.
you really have to make
Yeah, I
sure
don't know. I don't
defensively
know, man.
to make sure you get
I
at
don't
least
know what's
one
going
out.
on.
Don't try to turn that double
You
play.
know,
If you
I
get the
just hope
sure
the
out at
Phillies
second,
don't do the same
take that.
thing,
If
you
you
know?
get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get
We
one
should
out in
have
a
a
spot
way
like
better
this.
record.
And a
Of
sinker's
course,
in there for
yeah.
a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, they should have a better record than what they have right now. I don't know what's going on with the team, the Sixers team right now.
Floremont,
But,
base runner at first
You
with
know,
1
they
out.
got until April.
Lifted the other way
18th.
out to left center.
They got until
Aoki
April
sprinting
18th.
after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, they got until April 18th. And if the
At the
Sixers
plate
don't get it
sits
together, man,
Alfonso. He'll look to bounce back
shit, we
after
might be done in the
striking
first
out his
round.
last time up.
Like what happened to my team a while ago, Temple. In the Big East tournament, man, we got knocked off first round.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
They ain't do nothing. It was a big disappointment.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Dixon Machado, 1 for 1 after a single his first time
I
up.
heard someone from Temple organization just passed away. May he rest in peace.
Score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Passed away?
I don't know who it was.
Now in the box, Darren Lyons. He flew out in his last at bat.
I don't know if it's John Chaney. Let me go check it out. I know they named the stadium. They named the stadium after their coach.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
I've always been a Temple fan. Temple Owls. I know Temple Owls wasn't the favorite out of all Philadelphia teams.
So
it's always been Villanova.
Romeo
Villanova, I think, and St. John.
Thus far.
But Villanova is the big one for Philadelphia. Way bigger than Temple. But Temple has always been around.
Ready to deliver.
I think
Here's
we've been
the
better in
first
basketball. Football.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Well, we're not the best in football, but I still play with Temple football. You know what I mean? But I've been to Villanova too. I've been to Villanova. I like Villanova.
0-1.
They're nice.
A little bouncer.
Villanova's bigger though.
Second strike.
They're much better than Temple. You know. Then you got the
one hit
Drexel
apiece for both of
Dragons.
these clubs.
That's 34th Street, West Philly. You got a team called Drexel Dragons. That's Philly. St. John's Hawks, I think. That's Philly. LaSalle.
Popped him
That's
up.
Philly. What is it? Delaware
over to
Blue
his
Hen.
left.
That's another
He makes
college.
the play, and
That's
that'll
Philly.
end the inning. Nothing doing here
the
this
Lehigh-
half. On
Lehigh
now to the
Valley,
bottom half of inning number
I think
4,
they got a
and we are
basketball team
tied
and a hockey team.
0-0.
And a football team, Lehigh, Allentown, Lehigh College.
Settling in
what do you
now,
call them,
Carlos
Mountain Hawks?
Toledo. He'll start things out here in
Something
a
like
tie
that.
ball game.
But Villanova's the biggest. Villanova is definitely the biggest.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
They
it
won
comes.
the last 2 championships last
Did you
year.
see Bryce
Sends
hit
that
his
one out
first
of play
homer
for
with
strike
Phillies
1.
today in a simulator practice?
No, yeah, I seen the highlights. Yeah, Bryce Harper, the truth, man.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, if
Philadelphia
you love
Phillies got a
pitching and
good deal,
defense,
man.
this has been a game for you. Are you happy
They got
with that,
a good
Dan?
deal with
Oh, you
Bryce
have to
Harper.
love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10
They got a big
and
deal.
9
I'm
to 8.
excited
It's
about it,
nice
man.
to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for
They
once.
got Bryce Harper on the show. 19.
And this is swung
It's gonna
on
be hot,
and
man.
missed in this 4th inning. Will
You know,
start
new
the same
baseball
way
game,
he
new
ended the
roster,
3rd
new
with a
year.
strikeout.
I'm
It's
excited
one
about it.
away.
This guy is really locked in on the
welcome
bump
to the
right now. He's
street.
just playing good old-fashioned
Yeah, I'm
hardball right
definitely
now.
excited
Just
about
wearing
it,
him
man.
back and letting it go.
The show
It seems like this
19.
lineup,
You know,
they
I'm
don't
happy
have an
about it,
answer
man.
for anything he's bringing so
You know?
far.
Happy about
Into
it.
the box now.
We can't
Derek
wait to see
Tovar.
the show 1-9.
Yeah, man.
First
Yeah,
delivery
I'm
to him
gonna
on the
have that
way.
game, man. That game's gonna be hot, man. I'm gonna have that game.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitching has the upper
Yeah,
hand
yeah, I
early
gotta
as
do
we're
another
scoreless in
season.
inning number 4.
I gotta do another Philly season. I got to. I have to do that.
Felt high and right down the
It
middle
was a
for
lot
a
of fun.
strike.
I enjoyed this one. And I'll finish this out, you know, when I get time.
Swing and a miss on the
You know, I'll
fastball that
finish out the
time. Out
minor
number
league with the
2.
Lehigh Valley Iron Pig season
Boy, he's
1.
got great
I
stuff
enjoyed
in it,
this.
doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings.
This is
He's
something
up
I
over
kept
1
going with the
inning
rest
up
of
to this
my
point.
seasons
It'll
are
be
done. All the
interesting to see if
games
this
come and
lineup can
go.
change their plan of attack
So I
and
always
start
keep
to
a
put the
sports
ball in
game
play.
around, you
But
know,
right
keep the
now,
channel
that's
up.
just not happening.
And, you know, it's just some of the
Standing
content
in,
pick
Mike
up.
Saltzman. First 2
You
men in the
know,
inning have
hockey's
both
over
gone
with.
down via the
NBA's
punch-out, so
over
we'll
with,
see if
you
he
know,
can fare
so
any better.
I still have,
That's lifted the other way
I
out
think
to
at
left.
my college, I got the March
Lyons
Madness coming
will
next.
reach out with one hand to
But
make the
that's only
catch
one
on the
game.
move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this
And then I
half
got
of the
my
inning.
high school
We
basketball.
played
I think I'm
4
gonna jump
full,
that off tomorrow.
and we are tied 0-0.
I think I'm going to do a high school basketball season. I think it's going to be the second season.
Now to the plate, Andy Dunlap. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
I think I'm going to be playing with Lower Marion. Lower
First
Marion,
pitch of
Philly.
the at-bat.
I think I'm going to do high school basketball.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location
Man,
is
this
still the
team,
best pitch in the game.
Toledo, is a beast. Oh, man, they beat us last time. I mean, it was a close game, but they're going to be a problem.
Drilled to first.
I hope we don't have to see them.
Is there, and
when
he'll
we make
step
the
on
playoffs,
first
I hope
himself
we don't
to the
have
out.
to see Toledo. This team, man,
Yeah.
we can't do nothing.
To the plate now is the
Can't hit
designated
nothing.
hitter, Elliott
Can't do
Rice.
anything.
His last at-bat didn't go
I don't
his
know,
way
this-
as he
this
popped
team is
out
really
in
good,
foul
man.
territory.
Toledo. This
First
team is, I hope
offering
they
on
don't
its
make
way.
the playoffs. Because if we have to see them, oh
Swing
yeah.
and a chopper foul right at home
Yeah,
plate.
they're tough.
One out, nobody on.
They're tough.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the first game we played against them. It's pretty good.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. McGee giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
What a catch. What a catch. Let's go, Iron Pig. Center field is stepping up big. Woo! I didn't think we were going to get that.
Into the box,
I
Cecil
didn't think we were going to
Lyons.
get that. They're going to get on the board.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 innings? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Danny Ortiz, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Danny Ortiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lyons is there. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Digging in, Ryan Flaherty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Pedro Florimon as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Catcher, Rob Vickers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Vickers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Did you order a Bryce Harper player t-shirt or jersey yet?
Pitch. Line softly out toward left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Into the box now, Doug McGee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. late that time for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Lyons is in pursuit. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. The relay for the third, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Sui, the iron pitch lead it 1-0.
That's all that matters. Finally got on the board. That's all I care about.
So striding in, Antonio Dorta will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jacoby.
Digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Kenji Aoki. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Sid Alfonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Sid Alfonso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dunlap is after it and foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Carlos Toledo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Digging in once again, Derek Tovar. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back here on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dixon Machado digs in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Saltzman scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 22, Darren.
Now batting, Darren Lyons. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Alfonso on the move. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Lyons takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Romeo Santos. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Andy Dunlap. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, McGee, and that retires the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Jason Waters gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jason Waters.
Digging in, Mike Saltzman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Ortiz.
So digging in now, Danny Ortiz. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Pedro Florimon. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Elliott Rice. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cecil Lyon.
Ready for another chance. Cecil Lyon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. To short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, Catherine. Antonio Dorta.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Antonio Dorta. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped up. Vickers has got it, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Iron Pigs lead this one 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Vickers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rob Vickers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
Striding in, Doug McGee, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sid Alfonso. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. This one skied out toward right. Dunlap waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Carlos Toledo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 2-1. Striding in once again, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Third baseman, Jacoby Jones.
third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Kenji Aoki. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Dixon Machado digs in. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Iron Pigs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score. First for the victorious Iron Pigs. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mudhens, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.